What's up, guys? Another Metalhead, and I'm doing 150 classic albums by the end of the year. This EP by Jane Remover is getting incredible ratings on album of the year, like 86. So it's probably going to hit like the top of the 2025 list. And considering I want to make a top 25 albums list or EPs, whatever you want to call it, by the end of this year, I think this is kind of an album I have to do. Might go down as a bit of a classic. I also know that I have to do a lot more Jane Remover stuff because she's released a lot of stuff this year. I'm also going in relatively blind. I haven't heard like Frailty or anything like that by Jane Remover, so this is a pretty blind reaction to it. I just know that she's getting a lot of buzz, and I'm curious to jump into it. Yeah, let's go. It's a nice bit of like hip-hop influence underneath like the sampling and scratch disking and stuff. It's cool. Like this kind of G-funky in like an odd way. I really like her voice. There's so much like texture in the beats. It kind of reminds me of like Quebec stuff a bit, in that way, where like there's so many layers. It makes it very interesting. Like like I cannot predict what is going to happen next in the song whatsoever. I really like this part. Kind of does remind me of like a bit of Dr. Dre's production a bit. It's kind of cool. The song is so dynamic. Like, I would have never even expected this piece. Like, he just keeps on the toes the entire time. I love her voice. The production is really cute. Does Jane Remover do the production? That's really cool. Because these are really sick beats. They're like, it's something like stuff you just have never heard before. All this like hyper pop-ish stuff, electronic elements, all this stuff, glitch pops. Like I think close I can think of is breakdance. That sample is so interesting. It's like from Duke Nukem, right? I'm assuming. I haven't played Duke Nukem. It just kind of feels like a Duke Nukem sample, the voice and stuff. But if you haven't watched me before, I do. I rate the songs as I go along, and then also those ratings will probably change when I post them into my Discord TikTok for album of the year, because I listen to these albums multiple times over before I write my reviews and stuff like that. But this is just to give you a little visual guide of what I'm feeling like at that point in time. And I think this is like a 9. I could maybe give it a tiny bit higher, depending on re-listens, but the production is incredible. I absolutely love Jen Rivers' voice, and it is just a really fun time the entire time through, like the entire way through. It's a great song.
Can you feel that?
No lyrics, rough. Ooh. Why does it remind me of like Saints Row? Like there's a lot of like gaming stuff that this reminds me of. There's like a bit of a weekend vibe to this, which is cool. Ooh. Ooh, I like the... It's kind of just left as soon as I tried to pick it out, but like that in the background.
In your closet, I can see a future in you and me. Just jump off the roof, then they hit the street. I don't need my friends, boy, you got everything I need. I might book studio time.
If it like this track, I'm sorry to pause it, but like this track feels like production wise, it doesn't sound as crisp as the last one, but like there is a bigger groove for me that I really like about it. It's like it's more catchy to me, where I feel like I would be listening to this one more on repeat than the last one. So I feel like they're kind of on the same level to me, because as much as the last one, I feel like the production was just slightly a tiny bit cleaner to me, where this has a bit more messy and staticky and stuff like that, which might be a production choice in itself. But like the vocals that Jaden River is doing is more ever present in this track, and I like that. I'm a big vocals person, it seems. Like I always want, like when I was listening to Rosalia just a few days ago, it's like I just want Rosalia's vocals all the time. When I'm listening to Jaden Rivers, I just want your vocals all the time.
Tell you something, boy, for the night and you got it, you got here, call me baby. In a different song, if you can't catch up to see, we were dancing last night to our own kind of beat. There's nobody in the crowd, what does that make me? I'll be your girl from my voice to your feet.
I fucking need to go to a Jaden River concert.
I'll be your girl from my voice to your feet. You got business, fuck
I love like the alarms ring and stuff like that. It's so sick. Just sick. Just absolutely sick. A lot of my friends listen to Gen Remember. I know they're going to the concerts, but I found out that like Gen Remember doesn't go to Brisbane, because I was wondering like, I know I was going to listen to some Gen Remember, so might as well go to the concert. Kind of how I'm doing with like Last Dinner Party, where it's like I know I'm listening to some of their albums, might as well go to the concert. But Gen Remember's not performing in Brisbane, which is just so sad. Because just the energy in these tracks would absolutely fucking kill, especially in like the smaller venues that Gen River would be in. Like in Brisbane, we have some really cool venues. I think River Stage is amazing for like big venues. I haven't been to Suncorp as much, which is our massive stadium. Brisbane Entertainment Centre is pretty cool, but it's like a long way away. But we have like the Triffid, and we have the Princess Theatre and the Fortitude Music Hall, which are like 500 to 2,000 capacity venues, and they're just sick. Like whenever you listen, like whenever I go to a concert there, it just, the energy just feels fucking immaculate, and I would love to be able to see like this energy personified, not personified, yeah, I guess personified in those venues. It would be so sick. This one's cute. I like this server. Ooh. This one won't be high for me. Ooh. The production is actually fucking incredible. Like, they're so insane. I feel like 2025 we've had a lot of insane production. Like FK Twig, Jane, Remover, a bit of Quid Echo. Again, I feel like I'm just gonna give all this stuff a 9. I like on re-listens they might drop a tiny bit to be able to like find, sorry to pause it, but like to find like I guess like some of the songs that I find that stand out above one another, and it might be like, oh, Magic I Want You's production just a bit better, so these guys go down by like half a point or whatever. That could happen, but like just the entire experience so far has been amazing, which is what a 9 represents to me. 9's amazing, 8's great, 7's good, 6 decent, 5's okay, 10's perfect. Like there's just an amazing experience. And every single song is kind of just living up to that. It's not really, there's no like ebb and flow. It's just a consistent level of enjoyment throughout the project. So everything just feels like a 9. But I'll be more like, I'll figure out which songs I think eke out a bit later. But yeah, these are just great. It's just fucking a sick experience. I feel like Jane Remover is like what The type of feelings I have towards genre is what I assume people have towards Playboy Cardi, and I just never fully got it. Like, I think there's some good projects by Cardi, which you will see on this channel. My first time reaction to it. But, like, this feels like the chaos and, like, the maximalism with the beats and stuff like that I feel like Cardi fans enjoy from Cardi. This is like perfect maximalism. I absolutely love like the level of energy that comes out. I guess like that tiny thing is like it's maybe a tiny bit long-winded, but I really like the energy nonetheless. Yeah, I think the ending's a bit long-winded, so I will drop it down just half a point. Because I think like the other ones are more succinct and like concise. So I think I do prefer these songs a tiny bit, but like the energy on this track is still fucking incredible. I just feel like maybe it didn't need to be 5 minutes 30, maybe like 4:30 or something like that. But overall, just an amazing track as well. Like great to an amazing track. But it seems like the next songs have that level of conciseness to them, 3 to 4 minute longs. Ooh.
I can't live with shit up in the air. What he thinks about my mind and body. All the while I really can't blame you. We don't have a single thing in common. I left my patience back at 30th Street Station. I got 1,000 miles on my next life. Everybody think they own a piece of me. If you want a little taste, you can bite it. Sit on my stage and you'll think about other guys in front of me. I can see it in your eyes, baby girl, don't lie to me. He has the whole world and then some in the palm of his hand. I'm jealous. I'm trashy for a bitch, but no quit the job. Pretty boy said I was just a flash in the pan. I could take a floor if I can't take a man. I know how bad you wanna scream my name. They must be bugging if they don't know who I am. You find it worse to say you're not with me though. Wake up and find out it's not true. I got dreams, you and me, do you feel it though? Wake up and find out it's just you. Can you feel the noise that way I'm thinking about you? I can never get away with lying. I like his voice and the way he thinks about me. Then I go to sleep and wake up crying. I'm on stage and he's thinking about all the girls in front of me. I can see it in his eyes, he don't have to lie.
It's actually kind of crazy. Like when I'm thinking of the music like this, I guess like it kind of rage adjacent. I guess this new blend of like 2020s maximalist sort of production. When I'm listening to Cardi, he is so devoid. There is no lyrics involved. He could just he's not even saying words. That when I'm hearing like flash in the pan and I can actually follow along like a night. These are just well written lyrics, like especially like for a pop song or whatever. Like it's just incredibly well written. It makes me realize how much I feel like that stuff is just missing in Cardi's music because he doesn't even want to try. Like this, I love this. Like the fact, like it is just a really well polished, amazing maximalist pop song mixed with all of the 2020s idioting. Oh my god, I stutter, but like this eccentricity of the 2020s like production where they're just trying to like rage beats and this sort of like digicore stuff. It's just sick. I just absolutely love it. But underneath it, it's just a really well written pop song as well.
You know who I am. You find the words to say, you're not with me now. Wake up and find out it's just you. I left my patience back at Newark Penn Station. Yeah, I got 1,000 miles. I got dreams of you and me. Do you feel it though? Wake up and find out it's not true. I'm laying on the tracks at Metro Park Station, and I'm waiting on you to come save my life. Everybody think they own a piece of me. If you want a little taste, you can buy it. I like his voice and the way he thinks about me. Then I go to sleep and wake up crying.
Oh, I love how massive this shit feels. Like, how do you manage to make it feel like an explosion is still happening and just dragged out? It's actually just crazy. It's just crazy. I think, like, I don't know if there is a lot of similarities between it, just between Drain Remover and Quedeca, but there is a part of it that does feel valid, where like Drain Remover, that explosion and just making it sound like the explosion is happening. It's not like drawing on, it just feels like an explosion has like elongated, so you're like slow-mo in the explosion. Like the sound design that Drain Remover is able to pull off is absolutely incredible. And then when you go to like Quedeca, there was like a part of Vanish the Horizon Scraper that still sticks out to my mind, where like it makes it sound like you personally are getting dunked and drowned underwater. And the way that the way that he was able to do that, and the way that Drain Remover is able to do the sound that Drain Remover is doing, is just crazy. Like that level of sound design and perfect attention to detail is like incredible production. It is sick. Yeah, it's just fucking amazing. I like it. Nice little scratches. There's a weird level of like G-funk-ish stuff stuff in a lot of production, which it's so interesting to me. Ooh. It's just the production alone will always make every single one of these tracks incredibly good to listen to, because they're just so sick. I think this is lower than the other tracks, but higher than Music Baby, which makes it weird. I'll put it to like enough now. But it doesn't catch me as much. I really like the maximalist approach that like Flash in the Pan has. This one, I also like how Jenru's voice is like front and center here, but it just isn't the same as like on So What, I think. I feel like this represents my feelings more, just having that. This isn't a... Also, it's interesting that this is like 26 minutes long and it's an EP. I know it's just 6 songs, but like this feels a bit more than what an EP is. But it also just could be the fact that a lot of EPs just feel hobbled together, where like this one, and I guess like Adele is the Provocateur, just does not feel that way. It's like, oh, this is a full-fledged project. It's just, it has the same amount of effort, it feels. You know, this is just like a really well-rounded EP.
Come on, bad beat, bad beat. That's a royal.
I like this one has like a more traditional instrumental, which is interesting. Like just really hard hitting drums and like just bandmanship, I guess. Let's go. It's kind of proof that like Jane Remover could just work in like a noise pop band or something like that. This is sick. I love this sound. It's so distorted in such an amazing way. Why is this even labeled as alternative R&B? I guess alt pop was like the other main genre. I feel like this song is a bit above the other ones. I like this one a lot. The rock ass, like, underlying vibe in there is sick.
When the wind whistles, you'll wake up unlucky again.
Ooh. Is it perfect?
With none of your things,
I would probably, no, fuck it. I'll probably just say it's perfect. I kind of love it. Well, color me intrigued to go into literally any other Jane Remover project because this was fucking amazing. Like, such an incredible EP, and I can understand why it's getting such high praise on Album of the Year, which is the Superior Music website, by a long shot. But yeah, this is sick. It's just a really fucking amazing EP, and I actually don't think these will change too much. It's probably just going to go up a tiny bit for like a flash in the pan or like Magic I Want to if I re-listen to that and think it's even better. Like, I think this is just a 9 on around that range because I do track averages, so it might be like a 9.2 or something. But like, I think it's just gonna, it's amazing. It's just amazing, and I'm so glad that I did listen to it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, I appreciate you. If you watched this far, you're an actual legend. I love you so much. You don't need to support me any further, like just watching is enough. But if you did want to support me further, you can go to my Patreon. You get like 10 months early access. New projects are uploaded as the day of reaction. But any classic albums or album requests, Patreon, you'll see them like 10 months before I even post them to YouTube because I have 130 reactions on there that I need to post here. But yeah, and then it's also $5 a month, and you get to request an album or two. If it's on the classics list, there's 300 albums there that I think are classics that I want to listen to, so you can pick 2 off of that, or 1 of whatever album you choose. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I absolutely love and adore you. I appreciate you. Peace.